We've covered a lot about happiness so far. So let's tie it up with this question now that we've learned some useful tips in this path. After all we can do, is happiness a choice? We believe that to some degree it is. Of course, on especially hard days, it's not easy to convince yourself to feel good. Negative emotions are a normal part of humanity. Don't expect to be happy every moment of the day. But there are small decisions you can make that can fill your life with more happiness. First, you can work on your perspective. Is there anything positive that's come out of what you've been going through? Odds are that the difficult things you have overcome have shaped you for the better, taught you valuable life lessons, and strengthened you as a person. Perspective doesn't make your hardships go away, but it might make them easier to deal with. Try to remind yourself that hard times don't last forever, and this too shall pass. Pain does eventually diminish. The heartache from loss gets easier with time, and things won't always be bad, even though right now it feels like they'll never get better. Just remember, God doesn't intend us to lead miserable lives, and when you look at life through the lens of faith, it's easier to see the bigger picture, or how God sees it. Even now, what you're living is such a small part of your overall existence because there's more to this life as you know it. You can learn more about this in the Finding God's Love path. Second, try not to stake your happiness on an event, like when you graduate high school, get that promotion, get married, or travel the world. We often tell ourselves that we'll be happy once this something happens. Then when that moment comes, we're back at square one, looking forward to the next event. Andy from the TV show The Office talked about this. He said, "I wish there was a way to know you're in the good old days before you've actually left them." Why do we imagine that we'll be happier in the future? I think it's because we don't always see what makes us happy now. Christ taught us about this. He said, "Therefore, take no thought, saying, 'What shall we eat?' or 'What shall we drink?' or 'Wherewithal shall we be clothed?' For your heavenly Father knoweth that ye have need of all these things. Take therefore no thought for the morrow shall take thought for the things of itself." So, instead of worrying too much about what's ahead, follow Christ's invitation to appreciate the stage of life you're in and choose happiness along the way. I hope you enjoyed this path. Check out the other trees and paths on this app to keep growing. Also, if you'd like to connect with other app users, join our community at addfaith.org to stay motivated, get support, and share your progress.